Hi, I'm Jenny from Theatre of the Senses, and I'm here to bring you some drama-based activities that you can have a go at from the comfort of your own home. This exercise is all about energy and how we can generate and express energy physically through different parts of the body. So some people like to think about energy through a particular part of the body as if they are being led by that part of the body. Okay, almost like there's a little driver or a little pilot sitting in that part of the body who is making all the decisions and the rest of the body has to follow. Okay, so for example, if you were leading with your chin, it might be that you imagine that there's a little pilot living in there, and wherever the pilot decides that the chin is going to go, the rest of the body has to follow as well. Okay, which means that the rest of the body is going to respond and react. Okay, so it's never going to be that it is just the chin that's moving, or you're going to get a bit stuck. I mean, you might try that for a little bit if you want to, but I'd encourage you to let the rest of the body follow. Another way that you might prefer to think about this energy is letting it be a favoured part of the body. In fact, for the purpose of this exercise, it is the favourite part of the body. It is your most favourite feature of yourself, whichever it is that you pick out. Whether a lot of people see their eyes as their best feature, so it might be that you find it quite easy to imagine through this exercise that your eyes as your favourite feature is where all your energy is generated, where it comes from, and where all your energy goes out as well. It's also really nice to play with other parts of the body and areas which you might feel more self-conscious about or nervous about, areas that you feel you need to shut off and shield, that you feel shy about. So stomach, for example, is a part of the body which a lot of people feel sensitive about. But for the purpose of this exercise, if you pick out stomach, then that has got to be your favourite part of your body at that point. Okay. It might be that when you pick out stomach, that becomes the favourite part of the body, and that is what all your attention is about. That is the one part of your body that you really want to show off to everybody. Makes a nice change. Now, as you're doing this exercise, I want you to feel free to play. That's what all my exercises are about, really. Feel free to play, to experiment. Don't be afraid of looking daft or silly. I'm having a go at this exercise as well. You know, I'm not asking you to do anything that I'm not going to do myself as well. Feel free to play and experiment. Try out different things. There might be some things that you try and decide actually that just feels uncomfortable. I don't like that. Leave it alone if you want to. There might be some things that you really enjoy. It might be that it makes you think of a particular character. It might be that it amuses you. So let yourself repeat that if you want to, or return to that through the exercise. You know, it's all about you finding the energy in these different parts of the body, being able to celebrate and enjoy everything about yourself. And don't forget to breathe. Okay, as you're doing this exercise, make sure that you're aware of your breath, you are breathing. It might be that you enjoy the sensation of feeling the breath as you have that focus in parts of the body. So what is it like to breathe in with your stomach? In fact, that's a very useful one. Okay, imagining that your stomach is where all of your breath happens and it goes right deep. Okay, so as an example, here you can see that the body parts I'm going to have a go at today are eyes, nose, chin, shoulders, stomach, hips, hands and legs. You want to have each body part written on a small piece of paper, or you can cut it out as I've done here. And once you've done that, you want to fold each one up nice and small, so that you can pick each one of them out at random over the course of this exercise. For this exercise, it's best if you give yourself as much space as you can get at the moment. You want to have space to move in is important for this. So as much space as you can get. Saying that, we do want you to be safe, so make sure that you are conscious, you're aware of your surroundings, you're not going to crash into anything, you're not going to bump into anything, not any accidents. And with that as well, if you've got any physical conditions, any ailments, we want you to look after yourself doing these. Okay, so please don't push yourself. Just move as comfortably and as safely as you can. You'll want to set yourself a little timer that you can reset at the start of each part of this exercise. You can probably use your phone for this, to be honest. I'm just using this because I'm using my phone to film. You probably want it to be about 2 minutes. You're very welcome to go for more time or less time if you prefer, entirely up to you. I'm going to be going for 2 minutes myself today. Eyes. chin. Shoulders. Hips. Nose. Hands. Stomach. Now, you may well find while you're doing this exercise that there are some parts of the body that you feel more comfortable expressing energy through than others. So, for example, I am naturally somebody who likes to talk a lot through their hands. So I found expressing energy through my hands very easy and quite enjoyable, actually. It's something that I tend to do anyway. So having permission to do it especially is really nice. No, I often get people making fun of me because I gesticulate so much with my hands. So actually giving myself permission through this exercise to do that was really, really cool. On the other hand, I, like many people, I expect, found expressing energy through the stomach quite difficult. Often people are very sensitive about that area. It's somewhere where we feel we're supposed to like suck it in, okay? And it feels like somewhere that we're not supposed to be particularly proud of, something we're not supposed to show off. So I found that expressing energy through my stomach was actually quite liberating. Like it's a part of me that often we're told to hide away and to cover up and suck in. So having permission to live through it and to be bold with it and to show it off as much as I want to, I found really, really good fun, actually. And I hope you do as well when you're trying them out. So what I'd like to encourage you to do with this exercise is to let yourself be open to surprises. Let yourself find times where you feel uncomfortable. That's absolutely normal, that's absolutely fine, and work your way through it. Okay, so if there's a part of the body which you don't feel comfortable with, it's very easy to just not even write it down on a piece of paper, so it's not even an option. Okay, so I'd like you to give yourself that chance, give yourself that opportunity to play with that. So if there's something you feel particularly sensitive about, feet is an example of something people often don't like showing off and often aren't proud of. Maybe try that for yourself. Maybe try feet. I just didn't do that today because of trying to fit them onto the camera. It was never really going to work out for me. So that's my excuse. What's yours? Right. So yeah, I want to encourage you through this exercise to really enjoy expressing energy through these parts of the body. Enjoy favouring parts of your body which normally you shy away from, as well as celebrating the parts of your body that you like. You know, it's not about vanity or pride. There's nothing wrong with being proud of what you've got. Yeah, of having parts of yourself that you love. Let that be a thing. Let that be something that you can express with joy and creatively as well, and without feeling the need to shy away from that. And when you've tried this, I'd like to encourage you to let that carry forward through your day-to-day life as well. So I do not expect any of you to be walking around like I've been doing here in your day-to-day life. It might look a little bit strange. It's just an exercise, okay? I'm more encouraging you to just allow yourself to favour every bit of you, okay? Absolutely everything. Things that you like anyway. Don't be afraid to say, yes, I like this about myself. Parts of you which you feel the need to cover, to hide away, that you feel really shy about and you're trying to hide, don't. Okay, just let that be a part of you. Let that be a part of you that gets as much love as everything else. Okay, and yeah, see what that does for you. See what that does for your confidence, to feel like you do not need to hide away. There is nothing about you that you need to be ashamed of. I hope you enjoy.